Salutations to the Guru who revealed the power of timeless, infinite truth to us. Salutations to the Guru who enlightened us by removing the darkness that blinded our eyes. Salutations to the Guru who personifies knowledge and power. Learning is finding out what you already know. Doing is demonstrating that you know it. Teaching is reminding others that they know just as well as you. We are the learners, the doers. We are the teachers. A very good morning to everyone, esteemed guests, participants, juries, advisories, our supporters, and to one and all present here. Teachathon 2021, a teaching hackathon for teachers by teachers. The theme for this year being NEP from concept to implementation. A virtual marathon for those who are born teachers. It's good to see that nothing stops us from being the best and doing the best. It's been quite a long time since we've gone virtual and yet said we will continue whatsoever. With wishes for bright times ahead, let's all pray to the Almighty and invoke His blessings as we start the day.
गुरुवे चरणं गुरुपादं शरणं गुरुवे शरणं गुरुपादं शरणम् अरविन्दासन सुन्दरवदने विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षि विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते वन्दे बोधिं प्रदां शारदां विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते वीणापाणि कमललोचनी विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते अरविन्दासन सुन्दरवदने विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते.
Thank you, Ms. Neha Anantaraman, for that soulful rendition. I now request Ms. Lata Srinivasan from Team IIEM to give the welcome speech.
Thank you, Janani ma'am. Good morning, dear educators and distinguished guests. On behalf of the organizers, Indian Institute of Education Management, Bangalore Sahodaya and Hyderabad Sahodaya, I welcome all of you to our second edition of Teachathon, a virtual teaching hackathon and conference for teachers by teachers. When we started Teachathon last year, our intention was to create a platform for teachers to network, share ideas and innovations in teaching with the larger teaching community, irrespective of the location of the teacher. That intention continues to hold currency even today as teachers pan-India have attended our webinars and conferences. National Education Policy NEP, announced in 2020, will move from being a concept or an idea to a reality in classrooms from 2023. This means that all the teachers in schools should be geared not just to know the concepts as they are defined, but to implement NEP both in letter and spirit. to enable students to learn life skills and competencies needed to be a productive and responsible members of the society and the nation. To enable schools and their teachers to navigate this transition with ease, we mooted this idea of the National Education Policy from concept to implementation as the main theme of Teachathon 2021. Our advisors, our mentoring committee, and senior educators to whom we turned to for support and for validation, enthusiastically backed the idea and generously offered their time and expertise to the event. In early July, we commenced the preparations for this 3-day event by organizing a series of 10 webinars every week, all focused on the various aspects of NEP, delivered by senior educators who were domain experts. These webinars were well attended by teachers across India. We have engaged close to 4,000 plus teachers from different boards and categories of schools. Their support and participation has been a wonderful learning experience for all of us, and at the same time, humbling and encouraging. We witnessed various school managements and principals from across various cities and towns see this as an opportunity for their team to learn and encourage the faculty to participate in large numbers. The format of Teachathon this year had a contest for teachers to showcase their ideas and innovative techniques, and we have now chosen about 200 finalists. The conference or the webinar, where we will hear the implementation expertise about NEP from experts in education. To this 3-day Teachathon event, I welcome our co-organizers, Bangalore Sahodaya Schools Complex Association, represented by Ms. Pamshipri Amar, and Hyderabad Sahodaya Schools Complex Association, represented by President Dr. Narasimha Reddy, who have been unflinching in their support and encouragement. I would also like to welcome our Teachathon Leadership Committee, Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan and Dr. Sharada Chandrasekharan, and our cheerleader, Ms. Manila Carvalho, all of whom have supported and mentored us all through. I also welcome representatives from Tutorroot, our platinum sponsor, Mr. Satish, Mr. Janajit Ray, Mr. Shivkumar Srinivasan, our other sponsors, Q-Shala, represented by Ms. Shilpa, Mr. Raghav, Mr. Sachin, Mr. Ajit, and other sponsor, AI School of India, represented by Mr. Borwe and Mr. Suresh Gurunathan. I also welcome our behind-the-scene cheerleaders, Mr. Ram Ganesh, Mr. Rangarajan, and Mr. Suresh Ramamurthy for their support during the entire duration. Our jury members, all of them senior educators, leaders, and mentors in their own right, have offered valuable counsel and guidance throughout our journey, spending many hours of their personal time for discussions because they believed in the power of collaboration. We welcome all the jury members to this grand finale. I warmly welcome speakers of the webinars who have consented to share their ideas, experiences, and expertise with the larger teaching community.
Is it connected to
Last but not the least, here is a hearty welcome to teachers around whom this entire event is focused on. The next 3 days are going to be about you teachers. Curiosity to learn has led you to register for this event and the contest, and it has brought you here. Make sure you have significant takeaways from Teachathon to help you professionally and personally. Come, let's celebrate teaching. Over to you, Janani ma'am.
Thank you, Lata ma'am, for that warm welcome. I request Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan, Chairperson, Teachathon 2021, to declare Teachathon Meet open and inspire our contestants with a few words.
Ma'am, you're on mute.
Vande Gurum to one and all the gurus present here today for this momentous occasion of opening the ceremony. But before that, I have to bow before my guru, Mr. Balasubramaniam, who has made me what I am. Because without my guru, I would not have been where I am. Whether I'm sitting here as chairperson or running a school called Shishya School, which is recognized by CBSE as a quality school, all of it is attributed to Sir. Anything on my profile you see, Fulbright, National Award, anything I attribute to my guru. It's rare to have a guru like him who wants to see the Shishya grow. And every day it gives him pleasure when he sees all of us. I'm not the only Shishya for him, but all of us are very possessive about him. That's the problem. Everyone wants to be known as Sir's pet guru, Shishya, and he makes sure we're all pampered that way. Thank you, sir, for making that difference in my life. Because without you, I would not have been here in this forum at all, not even recognized. Without that, nothing would have happened. A word of congratulations, big word rather, to the team headed by Sumati and Lata. I know the kind of pursuit for excellence that both of them have and that passion to ensure that teachers keep developing all the time. That's the focus of the IAM. And they've been doing it so brilliantly for the last 2 years. This year, I was pulled and roped in rather to take care. I'm so glad to be part of it. And the jury is a distinguished jury that has lent itself the time to look into teachers' plans and ensure that nothing but the best is projected to the nation. Because everyone is going to watch this and take a leaf out of the best of the teachers. We are planning to even release a little booklet, sir, at the end of this, so that the best practices, the winners, and all the finalists would come into one book, which is released for reference by teachers. They can go through it. And I want to also encourage and thank all the participants who are going to come into the finals. I don't think the winning ultimately matters. Yes, it is prestigious. But the fact that you have come to this level, I think, deserves accolades of the highest order to have reached here. Because that's been the kind of a tough challenge. It's not simply teachathon. I think it's not simply a kind of marathon of sort. This is beyond that. And all teachers have risen to that challenge, prepared themselves well in spite of their online classes running, and taking time off to make sure that the best is presented, and then filtering that to present nothing but the best here. I think that is the journey that every teacher has undergone, and we must pay our salutations to that group which decided not to give up. So once again, I thank Sumati for involving me in this, and I thank Sir for honoring us with his presence. I just requested, Sir, can you come? And I think he was most unhesitant when he said, yes, Vasanti, I'm there. So that is my guru, you see. However busy he is, he will not say no to his Shishya. Just thank him for that. I declare, if at all I'm supposed to declare, cut open a virtual ribbon. Fine. May the marathon, the teachathon, bring learning to all of us. We all have to learn. The learning journey has never ended. Thank you all. Best wishes, salutations to the gurus, to the Lord above us, all the Siddhars, all of the gods who guide us today. I firmly believe they are there to take us on this learning journey. Thank you. Vande Guru.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Sharada, Vice President, Teachathon 2021, to address the gathering.
Thank you very much for calling me vice person. I hope so. Such wise persons are around, and I'm amongst such eminent wise persons. I hope that I stand at par with all of them. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Each and every teacher who is here, each and every eminent person who is here is my guru, because the journey with them has made me learn a lot of things. And I'm so happy that I'm sharing the platform with Dr. Balasubramaniam sir and Vasanti ma'am and many more such stalwarts. I'm very honored to be here. And what I would like to say is I love to tell stories, so I have to tell the story. Without story, Sharda is not there. It seems one very poor Brahmin, long, some 1,000+ years ago, 2,000 years ago. He wanted to learn, he wanted to acquire knowledge, but he did not find right gurus in his village. So he wanted to go to the next village, next place, town. He had to pass through a forest. So he started walking, he reached the forest, in the midst of forest he reached, he was hungry. Sorry. So he sat down under a huge tree, started to eat whatever he was carrying with him. Suddenly a huge Brahma Rakshas, one demon, jumped and said, I believe, where are you going? So this poor boy got scared, young man got scared, and he said, I'm going to the next village. For what? Then he said, no, I'm going there to find a teacher. Then the demon said, I believe I will do all the teaching for you, and you better learn from me. Now this young boy was very worried and scared. What will this demon teach me? What am I going to learn? I am going to acquire knowledge. What is this going to happen? But it is a demon, can never say no. The Brahma Rakshasa may eat away. So he said, okay. Then the Brahma Rakshasa put a one condition that you should not say I'm hungry. You should not say I'm feeling sleepy. You should not move. Every day I sit on the tree, write on leaf, drop the leaf. You have to learn and immediately tell me what you have learned. We have discussions. We will go to the next leaf. And as long as I continue to do, you should not say you're hungry, sleepy, blah, blah, all that. Now this boy was petrified, but he doesn't have a choice. He accepted. Then every day this process went on for years. The boy learned, and no food, no going to sleep. And after a few years, the demon jumped from the tree and said, boy, I'm very proud of you. You learned all that I want you to learn. Now you can go to next village. But now you tell me, what is your name? I never asked you, you never told me. So the boy said, my name is Vishnu Sharma. And what you taught me, nobody else can teach me. You must be a very well-learned person. How come that you are in this form of a demon? Then the demon said, I believe, I have become Brahma Rakshasa because I didn't share my knowledge. So I am given this curse that you will become a Brahma Rakshasa till you share without expecting anything. Today, you made me come back to my normalcy, Vishnu Sharma. You are going to become very famous for generations and lives to come. And today we learn Panchatantra, which is written by Vishnu Sharma. And even our great-grandchildren will remember Vishnu Sharma, thanks to that knowledge which is shared by one Brahma Rakshasa. Now, why did I tell this? IIEM knew this story. They thought that if we don't make the learned people share their knowledge, they will all turn into Brahma Rakshasas. So we will make them all remain as good teachers and share this knowledge. So we will have a lot of Vishnu Sharmas coming in this country, and we will have the best of the knowledge, and a storehouse of knowledge we will become, and we will become more and more intelligent and more learned people. Thank you, IIM, for making us good teachers and not Brahma Rakshasas. We are all here. And for last year, I have been associated with IIM. I really enjoy this teachathon because it really opens up our mind and heart when we are sharing. Why I am so thrilled to be with Vasanti ma'am is, Vasanti ma'am is like that. The more she gives, the more she gets thrilled. There are very few people like that who will give khulke dete hain, they'll say. She is one like that. And I learned a lot from Vasanti ma'am. I learned a lot from quite a lot of people who are here because who shared their knowledge. And this knowledge sharing is what we need to do being in this teaching fraternity. IIM is doing salutes to them for doing this. And again, I'm so thankful to IIM that I'm sitting, sharing the platform along with a stalwart guru like Dr. Balasubramaniam sir. I don't know, I would have really done a lot of punyam that I'm sharing the platform with you and Vasanti ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Every time I listen to you, I know that how many more miles I need to walk before I say that I retired. And thank you so much, sir. All the best to all the participants who are doing a real marathon work in participating in this teachathon, and the jurists who are listening and becoming wiser and wiser so that they will make all of us more wiser, and to IIM for making us all share this knowledge. Congratulations to all of you and all the best to all of you. And thank you for really making us all listen, share, and being the best teaching fraternity, to be the human beings' best learners and not Brahma Rakshasas. Thank you so much. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for those inspiring words. Now let's all learn to share and become Vishnu Sharmas. Thank you, ma'am. We have with us today Mr. Shiv Srinivasan and Janajit Ray from Tutorroot. We request them to share a few thoughts about Teachathon here.
Good morning to one and all. This is Shiv Srinivasan. It gives Tutorroot great pleasure to associate with Teachathon 2021. Unfortunately, the founder of Tutorroot, Mr. Satish Manchala, is unable to join the distinguished gathering at this, Teachathon 2021 inauguration. But I hope he would do so maybe tomorrow or on the last day of this event. Tutorroot is happy to support Teachathon 2021, and it gives us a great pleasure to be present here. I would not take much time and rather hand over to Mr. Janajit Ray to probably talk more, because I'm sure he would have enough and more knowledge than I do at this moment to share with these speakers here. Thank you so much, and wishing everyone all the best.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Janajit Ray, sir, are you here?
Good morning, everyone. I am really very honored to be able to talk to all of you today. Now, I have seen Dr. Balasubramaniam in his heydays. I don't know whether Dr. Balasubramaniam remembers when Mr. Ashok Ganguly was the head of CBSE. We did interact quite a bit.
Sure.
Good to see you, sir, after such a long time.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice of you to meet again on the platform.
Now, I am very interested in technology helping us to overcome one of the biggest hurdles that India faces. We have a huge population of children who are not being properly educated. Whatever we may say, that's the first thing we must all agree upon. And it is for the teachers to train themselves adequately and take the students forward. I, therefore, am very happy to be amongst teachers and be part of this Teachathon 2021. Tutorroot has given me the opportunity of getting into the world of educational technology, and I believe that with Teacherroot, with Teachathon, Tutorroot would be also one of the big deliverers in the years to come. I thank you very much for this opportunity to speak. I wish all the participants the very best, and let's see how and in what way we take this forward. Thank you so much.